back. It's Friday Favorites and Flops. I hope you guys had a wonderful week, and I had quite an interesting week this week, but I'm going to get to that at the end of this video. So there's going to be a little, I don't know what to call it, a little personal from me to you message. So if you guys think it's TMI, then at the end you guys can just go ahead and like click out so you don't have to watch that part, but I just felt the need to share it. So anyways, I'm just going to go ahead and get into my favorites this week and talk about things that I've been loving. Okay, first thing up, I was so excited that MAC brought back into their permanent collection a couple of my favorite blushes. These are from the Tray Cheek collection, and I think it was like a year and a half ago, maybe 2 summers ago, I'm not sure, two springs ago, but they decided to bring them back. They brought some of the most popular colors back from that release, and I am so excited because let me tell you why. First of all, one of them that they brought back is Full of Joy, which is the most gorgeous lavender blush. Every time I use this blush, everyone is saying, where did you get that? Where did you get that? Oh man, it's limited edition. And I have been able to find it at CCO. So I've always just said to people, it's at the CCO, it's at the CCO. Now I'm really excited because they brought them back and they were my favorites, and I felt bad using them in tutorials or videos or talking about them because you guys couldn't get them. So now I'm excited because you can get them and I can tell you how awesome they are. Peony Petal is the one that I'm wearing today, and it's a gorgeous, it's satin, and it's like a hot, very, very blue toned pink color. I love, love, love this color. It's very pigmented. It's just a gorgeous pop of color, and I seriously love this color. So like I said, I'm wearing it on my cheeks. I blended it out. I really, really love this color, and I'm so, so glad that it's part of MAC's permanent line now, so you can always get it. And also you can get it in pan form. So if you have a palette, you can get it in the pan form. They offer it online. So, and the next color is Love Cloud. If you can tell the difference, Love Cloud is right here, and that's just a very, it's like a corally pink. This one is more of that like blue toned cool pink. This is a little bit more of a warm, has a little bit more coral to it. This is a super gorgeous color. It's the one right here, as you can see. It is a satin as well. It's a little bit lighter. It's a little bit more wearable, I would say. If you're looking for a very easy everyday color, this is a perfect one to pick up. Peony Petal and Love Cloud have always been some of my favorites that I pull out in the spring. I wear Love Cloud all throughout the year because it's just a really great mix of a pink with a little bit of peach in it. Peony Petal is a little bit bright, so I pull that one out definitely in the spring, and then the Full of Joy is one that I pull out in the spring as well. This is a frost. I use this as like a blush topper. It's beautiful. It's right here. It's a very beautiful lavender color, but it does have a sheen to it. When I wear it on my cheeks, it almost gives like the baby doll appearance with a really nice sheen to it because it is a frost formula. You would think that this is very difficult to wear, but it does look great on the cheeks. It doesn't look too, holy cow, that's too bright or too done up. It's just a really pretty color, especially if you're using it as a topper. And like I said, I always got compliments on it when I wore it, and I felt so bad that it was from a CCO and, you know, you couldn't really get your hands on it. So now you can get this, and then I think Modern Mandarin is another gorgeous orange color that they brought back. But check out MAC Cosmetics if you want to pick up these blushes because they are in the permanent line, and I'm just like so excited that I can start really using them again so that you guys don't have to feel like I'm using something limited edition that you can't get your hands on. Okay, so I posted on my Instagram a picture of these new Estee Lauder Pure Color Envy Sculpting lipsticks. I posted the picture of the color Impulsive, 210 Impulsive. I have two colors here. They're very, very similar, Desirable and Impulsive. I just want to start out with having a moment of silence for these lipsticks. Okay, these are amazing. They would make me do my Ariel song like I did for that shea butter lotion. Oh, sweet Moses, these are so, so good. This is the color Impulsive, and these are extremely creamy, opaque, hydrating, gorgeous, up to, I think it said 6-hour wear lipsticks. So the packaging is really, really nice. It has like this almost like thick top with a really beautiful Estee Lauder that's engraved on the gold top. It has a magnetic closure, really nice square packaging. The lipsticks have a little bit of a scent to them. It's like a sweet vanilla-y scent, but this is the color Impulsive. It is an opaque, creamy, perfect if you were on an island and you only needed to have one lipstick. This would be the lipstick that I grabbed. It's like a pink with a hint of a peach to it. Creamy, opaque, wearable, doesn't settle in your fine lines, beautiful, feels so comfortable on the lips. I seriously died over this lipstick. And then I picked up the color Desirable, which is what I'm wearing today. This is like a pinky nude. I know they look so similar, they really are, but Impulsive is, I think, a little bit more of a perfect color for most people. It would be the one that I recommended if you wanted to pick up one of the two of these. This is a lot like MAC's Cream Cup and that Dior lipstick that I talked about in Swan. It's very, very creamy, hydrating, perfect formula. So that's what would make this, you know, rise above the rest. But it is just like a, you know, light pink color, a pinky nude. But the Impulsive has that slight bit of peachy coral to it. It's just a really, really beautiful, beautiful color. I mean, like I said, deserted island, one lipstick, I would grab Impulsive. I believe they're around $30. If you spent your money on them, I doubt you'd be disappointed. That's how amazing the formula is. Go and swatch these on your hand. Be warned that they are amazing and they're gonna wanna make you buy the whole line. I had to stop myself. The new Pure Color Envy Sculpting lipsticks from Estee Lauder have like blown my mind this week. Okay, the last thing up that is like seriously blown my mind are these eyeshadows from the brand Prestige. Now, Prestige is sold in Ulta. If you live in Texas, I know I've seen them at our H-E-B, and they recently came out with a line called Total Intensity, and these were sent to me to try when the line was launched. At first I was like, oh, okay, yeah, I'm gonna get around to it, because a lot of the colors are really, really bright, but they do have some really great neutrals, so it kind of took me like a couple of days to really dig in and swatch the products. But holy cow, when you swatch these, I'm talking like, whoa. I mean, for drugstore prices, these eyeshadows remind me of formulas of like MAC's in Extra Dimension. It's that creamy and that buttery and smooth. So my friend Sarah from Beauty Buzz Hub has a bunch of pictures of some of the swatches on her blog, so I'm gonna link that below so you can check it out. She has some more of the colors and she does have some more neutral colors, but I have two to show you, and seriously, like, amazing. Okay, so this first one has like a honeycomb pattern, and this is called the Total Intensity True Metals eyeshadow, and this is in the color Gilded. Like, honestly, I'm just gonna swirl my finger around with very little pressure, and like, boom, goes the dynamite. Can you see that? It is like pure intensity. Total intensity, just like the name. It's a very, I'm talking like smooth, smooth, not chunky at all, pigmented, opaque, like pigmented, straight through, not patchy at all, buttery, smooth, gold color. Is that not like seriously amazing? These on the lid, this has like almost like an antiqued gold color, so you just like put it on the lid. It's so beautiful. I love this eyeshadow. I love this formula. I think it is amazing. So definitely check out the Prestige Cosmetics the True Metals formulation, and the Gilded is beautiful. I mean, it's a beautiful gold, but like I said, they have other colors too. I mean, it even blends like beautifully. It like doesn't even blend away. It's so pigmented. And the next one is such an interesting color. The color itself reminds me of Laura Mercier's Baked eyeshadow in Black Carrot. It's like that olive green with a little bit of blackened and a little bit of gold in it. So here it is right here. And now this is a different pattern. It almost looks like the waves in extra dimension, and that's what these kind of remind me of. But this is called Make Up Your Mind, and it's the Color Rush eyeshadow. So again, let me just put my finger in this a little bit, and like pure color right there. This is such a beautiful color, and like even these two colors together are gorgeous. So there is that color right there. It's just a beautiful like khaki, antiqued golden olive green color. So I love it. So these really impressed me this week, and for the price found at the drugstore, I think the formula is amazing. So definitely check them out. And if you guys want to see a look, I was really wanting to do a look with this gold. I did a purple and gold look using this eyeshadow the other day, and I loved how it turned out. So I think I might do a tutorial on that. Okay, so since I didn't have a flop this week, it is now on to a little bit more of a personal note, and I figured since I had this platform, I wanted to share, you know, a little bit of my personal experience this week. I just figured it might help or encourage someone else, so I wanted to share. But if you're not interested in hearing, then you can go ahead and click out, and I thank you so much for watching. And I don't even know if I should include this in the video, but I thought, you know what, maybe I should share. But I don't know, I feel like as a woman on this platform to speak to other women, I should just say something like this, because I think that we all go through this, and as I did this week, I realized several other people did as well. So I was doing my regular checkups on my ladies, and I noticed something that felt irregular, and it scared me because at first I was like, oh my gosh, what's gonna happen? I have a lot of breast cancer in my family, and I've actually been tested for the breast cancer gene, the BRCA gene, because several people in my family have it. So I was tested, I do not have it, but still it always worries me, so I do my checkup, and I just felt something that just didn't feel right. Growing up, my mom had a friend that she was really, really close with, and her friend discovered a lump in her breast and just never did anything about it. And from there, it just took over and she passed away. And obviously that is the worst case scenario. That was a while ago. I know that we've come so far, but I just wanted to say with my experience this week, I discovered something. Instead of freaking out, I made the appointment. Instead of forgetting about it and burying it and putting it off, I made the appointment. The very next day, I was able to get in, have it checked out, and I just, apparently it was just tissue. So from losing weight, I think that it became more apparent that it was there, and it's just the way I am. So the thing that I wanted to impress upon you all is make sure that you guys are giving yourselves exams, self-exams, and if you don't know how to do that, I'm going to link the page that I looked up below when I wanted more information, and that might help, because the reason that I went in to check it out is because I didn't know what I was feeling, and I wanted to make sure that it was nothing. So, and if it was something, I wanted to get it taken care of as quick as possible. So I don't know, I just have so much cancer in my family, and I just really wanted to quickly say that. I had a scare this week. Turns out everything's fine. I really want to take this opportunity to say to y'all, please give yourself self-exams. If you find something that you feel like is suspicious, then go immediately in as soon as you can to get it taken care of. I know it's one of those scary things, you almost just don't want to address it, but if I can say anything, it would be that, because there was part of me that wanted to just ignore it, and the other part of me was like, okay, if this is what I think it is, I'm gonna go face on. The thing that I realize is that so many women have certain things about their body that it's not always the worst case scenario. So if you're scared that it's going to be the worst case scenario, I just encourage you to just, information is power, and you can do so much with knowing what's going on in your body. So I think that's too much information or too personal, or you just think it's kind of ridiculous, or I'm trying to preach at you. I'm really not. I just wanted to share a little scare that I went through this week, and just encourage you all to, you know, do those regular checkups, because I hadn't been that great at it, and if I had, I would have just been able to tell that was the way that my tissue was. So if you're doing it regularly, you're going to notice a change. change is the point of it. I just wanted to say that, and hopefully it wasn't like too much information. You guys are like, I don't want to hear about your boobs, but sorry. Go ahead and leave below your favorites from the week. You guys know I love hearing them, and thank you guys so much for watching. I said I was gonna thank you in every Friday favorites, and I really do cherish y'all. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you all in the next video. Mwah.